Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to an extremely wet Tuesday the 14th. Holy moly, winter has returned. Woman, talk about me being slow. She don't even hear me. Oh yeah, she did. I'm just getting her razzing. Put your butt in this automobile, woman.
Hey, hub.
Hello, Fraulein. Well, as you can see, we returned, and I mean barely returned. The Honda is very much so broke, but she gave up the ghost this time, and it appears to be a left wheel bearing. I mean, smoke show, the whole steering wheel, and it finally gave up the ghost as we're turning on our road. It goes, this is grinding, pull up, and just smoke's rolling off the left wheel. Yes. Oh my God. So we're gonna come back and just swap out for the diesel again. Kelly goes, we gotta get this thing done. I have to work Saturday. I gotta drive to Vancouver, and I'm not driving that truck. Because you need to call and see if we need to get this thing figured out today. I was like, geez, the boss has spoken. So I called work, and my schedule's light enough that, but anyway, I called work, and my schedule's light enough that I can take the day off. So I'm gonna go unlock the shop, drive the Honda in, and get to work. This thing is not going to be fun. Well, I had to switch to the Hero 4 session because it's pouring down rain out here. Man, that left wheel, you can't even touch the wheel. It's still that hot. Man, you should have seen the smoke show coming off of that thing. That thing, I'm sure there was fire flying off of that thing. Look at that. Blue skies. But she runs fantastic after my valve adjustment. doesn't do you any good for dead wheel bearings. Man, that was crazy. All right, so I got the culprit off. This one here, and nobody had the wheel bearings. Had to order them, and as soon as anybody's going to have them is at 5 o'clock. It's 10 after 2 now. Well, it's about the time to head to Longview and pick up the parts and tools for the Honda and get this thing finished up tonight. Mama says I'm just going to take my dear sweet time, Paul. Get in this damn truck, woman.
I'm getting. Harbor Freight's.
Yeah, the infamous Harbor Freight.
Love this stuff.
Yeah, not the best quality tools, but man, do they get you by when you need them. I got a whole bunch of them that I use all the time at home.
Yeah,
Work perfectly fine.
Not doing it, as a daily.
Yeah,
thing.
I wouldn't use them as my. Actually, I do have some Harbor Freight tools that I use as work tools, so I can't even say that. Well, Mama, we got the parts we needed. It wasn't cheap. I had to rent tools, and that sure the hell wasn't cheap. Now we're heading back. All that sunshine, it turned into a couple of gully washers. That's crazy. It's like, well, I guess it is springtime weather, but not this time of spring. This is usually when it gets all nice and warm. Woman, it's 10 after 6, and I got the whole damn front end of a Honda to rebuild.
He's taking all the freaking day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help having to wait for like 3 hours for parts to show up. Yeah. Good Lord.
Leo.
The brigade of dogs.
Leo, stop.
Come on, Abby. Come on. Come on. This is one expensive bearing on these things. Freaking $100 bearing. And you have to be very careful when you install these things, because one side is just a seal and the other side has the trigger for the ABS. It's built into the bearing, similar to how Harley does it on theirs. So you need to make sure that the ABS trigger goes in first, so it's against the sensor in the hub. Because you generally can't get these bearings back out without destroying them. And a $100 bearing times 2, you don't want to be making that mistake. That's perfect. That won't fit on there. That's supposed to fit and go flush against the back, and you slide hammer the thing off. Oh my God. Well, I've been defeated. I can't get the hubs out, so I'm gonna have to take both spindles to work and press them out. The slide hammer thing, I got that to work. That was no problem. I just took a Dremel and there were some rough edges and the thing fell in. But I beat that thing and I was blue in the face, and neither one of those hubs are moving. They're not coming out of the bearings. They've been in there for 212,000 miles. So, well, it looks like the next wrath of rain is about to be on top of us here. It's about to get ugly. Ooh, baby. The rain is here. Man. It's turned right back into the old-fashioned Northwest out here. And look at that, if the camera doesn't completely blow that out. There's little patches of blue out there. Wow. Welcome to 8 p.m. on a Tuesday. So how are you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are having or had a wonderful day, or about to.
Yeah.
So our day's been we left for work and came back from going to work, as you've seen, and just been a day of searching for parts and tools, and you think you have every tool you need, and you know there's always something. And man, and then to end up not being able to finish the job, just frustrating as hell. But all I gotta do now is just simply swap them out, and I can do that at work. That old car, it's never had anything taken apart on it, so everything's kind of stuck. Even the special tool wouldn't take off certain parts, and wheel sensors wouldn't come out. They're froze in the hub and all kinds of good stuff. And they're kind of plastic, so there's only so much pressure you can put on them. Just must be grunge of the Northwest that worked their way down in there or something. But anyway, other than that, we pretty much haven't done a whole lot. I pretty much spent the day out in the shop and then spent a few hours waiting, for a phone call that parts were here. And before then, we ran to Longview, as you've seen, and picked up some tools that we needed, and that's pretty much it. So the old saying, a daily vlog is just a record of
how your day went.
How your day went. You've seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's how my day went. Other than all the boring parts of beating and banging. I didn't get upset with anything. It just,
I was gonna say I didn't hear no screaming or yelling.
No screaming, no frustration. It was just dirty. I hate working on cars. Absolutely hate working on cars more than anything. It's amazing how just pitch black dirty you get working on them. My hands are all dried out from all the times of using, Gojo or whatever that stuff is I got out there cleaning my hands.
Trying to get half the grunge off anyway.
Yeah. But, yeah, crazy day. And then the crazy downpours off and on. And like right now, it's kind of a lull and a little bit of sun out. Or not sun, but blue skies to see back off.
5 minutes ago, it was just pouring.
Oh, man. It just goes on and off. It reminds me of, like in the fall or early spring, when you're having those crazy rains. And I guess she's getting it all out before summer solstice or whatever.
Yeah, before summer hits.
Mother Nature
One
said
last hurrah.
Mother Nature said the Northwest didn't get enough rain so far this year. She's gonna make up. Man, she is making up.
Yeah.
But what's crazy though is how quick. Like if it stopped raining, that road will tack up within like 12 hours. You know, you can ride a motorcycle down without slinging crap all over it. It's nuts. You know, mud puddles fill up and everything, but it's just not that constant, non-stop rain that you get in the middle of winter that just saturates everything.
Yeah, there's
Yards.
no hope of it drying.
Yeah, it just gets to a point it just saturates, and well, you guys remember my yard literally floating out there and everything else is nuts. It's pretty much like a sponge right now. All that dry weather we had just sucking it all up.
Right up.
And it's making that godforsaken grass grow like wild. It's like you just fed drugs to it or something.
Yeah, we fertilized it.
Oh, man. And by the time everything dries out and I can mow the thing, it's going to be another one of those nightmare days, you know.
Yeah, it'd be a foot tall.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be 95, 97, whatever it was that day I did it last time.
That was crazy.
8.5 hours or whatever it was. That's nuts. Crazy. But I won't let it go that far this time. Of course, I probably said something like that last time too. But it just kind of catches up on you. Life gets busy and you go, bah, I gotta get that lawn done.
Yeah.
By then it's too late.
Sneaks up on you.
Yeah, it done made a big old mess. Well, the little woman here, she ate herself a little something there after we got back, and she ain't feeling so good. So I told her, I said, well, we'll just make it a quick little goodbye. I won't torture you with this thing any more than you have to. This little thing, she didn't eat anything today until that. And I said, woman, you can't wait that long and then eat something.
Yeah, wait too long.
Hit your stomach and turn you inside out. You know, shock your body all of a sudden.
Yeah, they don't like me.
Yeah. Crazy old woman. But anyway, so tomorrow we'll be driving the old Chevy one more time, packing some parts and some rental tools I gotta return, and we'll see if we can't get them bearings swapped out, and tomorrow night I'll sit down and reassemble. It'll just be straightforward from there, just cling clang bang, she's done. So anyway, we're gonna make this one kind of a short one. Sorry for just a weird day of working on something again.
Yeah.
It seems like I've had a few of these vlogs here in the last couple of weeks, didn't it?
Always working on something,
Yeah.
not too interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, even the Hondas, as reliable as they are, you know,
they take maintenance.
You got things that wear out on them.
Yeah.
But at least we figured out what the. I should have recorded some of that. I mean, I really didn't think I was going to make it home. I just absolutely didn't think I was going to make it. I didn't even think about turning the camera. I was so concerned, like, damn, am I even going to make it? It was literally, we're getting slower and slower and slower. And finally, when I turned in the driveway, when I hit the brakes, it just ground and went crazy.
She's a smoking alrighty, daddy.
You know what's funny is with the wheels off, you can spin those bearings. There's no grumbling, no nothing. The bearings seem absolutely smooth. It's nuts. But man, that left hub, geez, that thing was so hot.
And
I reached down and touched that thing.
So
and it's like,
bad.
oh yeah. Yeah, it smelled like burnt oil and rubber.
Yeah.
It was nasty. It just gutted that bearing out. But it's crazy how right now that everything's cooled off. There's no grumbles. There's no looseness. That's, Ryan goes, you probably got bearings. I said, well, and it wouldn't be loose if it was bad? Oh yeah. There's no looseness in the bearings at all. It's a pretty bizarre thing. But those are some crazy bearings too. Quite expensive. So on that, we're going to let you kind folks roll out for the day. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another adventure. It'll be another day in the life of Shawn and Kelly.
We thank you guys so very much for watching. We really do appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to like, try not to dislike, and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, even when your little tummy's upset, you pushed that right through, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Take care now. Bye-bye.